It's about one man's relationship with a dog, and you're told at the beginning, basically, that the dog's not to be put down at the end of it. After the journey, and you, the viewer, assume that it's going to be at the end of the movie. Tatum is back on form. Immediately, you're put in the midst of a man and his dog, one man and his dog type movie, where you think it's gonna be tears, definitely tears, and regrettable. You're thinking, why have I paid a ticket to get all emotional in public for? And you're thinking, should I get up and walk out? If you wish, you could get politics involved in the narrative. You can pull politics involved into the narrative if you so wish. I would say don't. Choose not to. And to go along with the ride. Again, the movie starts with catches you with a serious, dramatic tone. Begins like that. And you, the viewer, believe that it could go all the way, full-on serious drama, right up until about the 15-20 minute mark, and it will make you feel glad that you've gone to the cinema to see it, and then you realise that no, it's gonna have a few like Disney type breaks during the narrative. It doesn't ruin it, because immediately you'll get back on board of a serious, I think not serious, but an intense drama between one man and his dog, and the relationship between. Tatum is back on form. You can tell he's gone back into the gym, and he's got himself together. He is of perfect age to play this role. Any younger he couldn't have played it, any older he couldn't have either. And it will make you feel glad that you've gone to the cinema to see it. Again, if your multiplex is a modern multiplex and has a great surround sound system, even more you will be glad that you went to see it in the cinema. They just watch and they sound great now, movies, compared to when I was a kid in my 20s. They were shit pits, they were. People who just put their cigarettes out on the back of the chair in front of them and literally stubbed them out into the fabric of the seat. You'd be sticky, your feet would be sticky on the floor, and there'd be all tea stains, splats on the images on the screen, which the staff would never wash off, and they were real shitholes, they were. They're just places of beauty now. Please go support your local cinema. Don't let them die like they did toward the end of the 90s. Please go see at least 2-3 movies a year. Keep cinema alive. Try and fit in as many as you can. The trailers are always great to these as well. They played the Sandra Bullock trailer, again with Channing Tatum in. They played that trailer at the beginning of this. They played the Downton Abbey movie trailer at the beginning of this as well. And they all sound wonderful in the surround sound. They all sound marvellous. Your spine's tingling up and down. They're just great. All the movies are great now. And now with the start of the spring, they're always busy, and the Batman movie starting now. This movie, Dog, I caught it 2 days before it came off our cinema. It is a serious drama beneath the many humorous beats. I was jumping up and down in my seat in joy with the humorous points in the narrative. Literally, I was throwing my head back in parts. Great, absolutely great. You could say, if you so gain it, if you so choose, oh, it's just a little bit too Disney in parts for me, but It depends how. It depends how used to you are watching movies. It depends how tolerant you are to watching modern cinema, I suppose. I found it wonderful. Again, if you so choose, you could say there were too many political beats in it. It was too like a Disney movie, too like a TV movie. But go to the cinema and watch it in the cinema like the way the movies are supposed to be watched. Then you will enjoy the ride. We, the viewer, are told that the dog will have to be put down at the end of the movie. At some point in the movie, in some point in the narrative, we, the viewer, are told within the first 5 minutes that the dog, which Channing Tatum is paired up with, will have to be put down. We, the viewer, are explicitly told that in the first 5 minutes. The character play between all the players in the movie, the character play works great. It allows for all that to gel. We, the viewer, knowing that the dog may have to be put down, but at the same time, we're also thrown into the serious partnership between Channing Tatum's character and the dog, and we're taken on the ride with him, with that knowledge that the dog may have to be put down. Because of the way the movie's written, we're swept along. Before you know it, you're toward the end of the movie and you're thinking, this is absolutely wonderful, wonderful stuff. And everyone you find in the cinema with you are all watching it. It's really wonderfully, grippingly so. Yeah, I was really taken along right for the ride, right to the end. And I was made up at the end. And that's all I'm going to say. Dog, Channing Tatum's dog. Lulu. Yeah, if you can still catch it, go see it. I can heartily recommend it.
One time to the one time.